to start a P by Q of 2023. This is the question, hominization. What is hominization process? Discuss the major trend in human evolution with the help of examples and illustration. Hominization refers to a structural modification in erect posture, dentition, rounding of face, and increase of brain size. These structural modifications can be seen in the fossils. Fossil represent the hominization process, and there are three trends of human evolution or hominization. That is, firstly, the trend of erect posture. Second trend is reduction in the size of teeth, and the third trend is rounding of face and increase in brain size. We can see the three trends. This is the actually these are the Fossirama-Pithecus, Stylopithecus, Homo erectus, Neanderthal. Hominization process. Actually, fossil represent the hominization process. Fossil represent the hominization process. Fossils represents the hominization process, that is a structural modification towards man. During these are the fossils. Actually, we human have evolved from ape-like ancestors. First emerged the Diapithecus. Actually, during Diapithecus, there was a tree environment. When it is a period of lower and middle Miocene and lower Pliocene. During this period, environment was full of tree. During Ramapithecus, there was a disappearance of tree and emergence of savanna, and that is savanna environment. And Australopithecus, Homo erectus, in Ramapithecus, environment changed, and this is the start of change toward erect posture. From middle and lower Pliocene, there was a change of environment. The tree environment gave way to the savanna environment, that is grass environment. 4 to 5 feet tall grasses were there, and Ramapithecus had to live in the savanna environment. In order to seize the predator, Ramapithecus have to stand erect. So the change of environment put pressure on Ramapithecus to stand erect and in self-defense throw stones. And this change actually, the erect posture which started in Ramapithecus became more marked in Australopithecus and become complete in Homo erectus. See, the tree environment is the first trend of erect posture. Trend of erect posture. Here beginning of assuming erect posture during Ramapithecus period, beginning of erect posture started. Ramapithecus, in order to see the predator, have to stand erect, and ये Australopithecus erect in better way. Erect posture more marked in Australopithecus. Australopithecus also erect, but full erect posture. Full erect posture. What we have erect posture today, that got completed during Homo erectus. There was no further change. There is no further change in Neanderthal and Homo sapien. And this full erect posture led to cultural evolution, laid the foundation of cultural evolution. When we stood erect, our hand became free from locomotion. Homo erectus and partially Australopithecus also used free hand to make tools. But whether Australopithecus used tool or not is still not clear. So that the designation of Homo is not attached to Australopithecus, because it is still not clear whether Australopithecus made tool or not. Homo erectus was the first fully erect hominid and made tools. Homo erectus was the first fully erect hominid to make tool and used free hand. Homo erectus became fully erect and used his free hand and made his free hand to make tools, that is chopper, chopping and hand axe. And because of this tool, he started cutting meat into pieces, and there was a reduction in the size of teeth and rounding of face and increase in brain size. So this made the second trend and third trend of rounding of face and increase in brain size. We again go back and can see to the diagram. Actually, when Homo erectus became fully erect, Homo erectus hand got free and used free hand to make tools. After making a erect posture laid the foundation of cultural evolution. Cultural evolution means making of tools, and the tools are chopper, chopping and hand axe. This is lower Paleolithic. Actually, what we have to study: lower Paleolithic, middle Paleolithic. Lower Paleolithic was the creation of Homo erectus, and the making of tool laid the foundation of cultural evolution. Next, trend of reduction in the, as we move from Ramapithecus, Australopithecus to the sizes of teeth tend to decrease even in the modern man. As we are using teeth less and less, sizes of teeth getting smaller. So with the use of tool, with the use of tools, sizes of teeth tended to decrease from Ramapithecus, Australopithecus to Homo erectus to Neanderthal to modern man. So This is the second trend reduction after making of tools from Brahmapithecus, Australopithecus, Homo erectus to Neanderthal. The size of teeth tended to decrease even in the modern man. And the third trend is the reduction in the third trend is increase in the train size, and this train actually after Neanderthal, in modern man the size of brain has reduced. So we will stop in this boundary, because so these are the three trends of human evolution. As Homo erectus became fully erect, started making tools, and this tool making laid the foundation of cultural evolution, that is making of a stone tools such as chopper, chopping and hand axes. And with the use of tools in making meat into pieces, and after discovery of cooking by Homo erectus, and more cooking became more frequent in Neanderthal, the size of teeth became smaller, and the rounding of face and increase in size of brain started. So these three trends are interrelated. First, more important, decisive trend is erect posture. Erect posture laid the foundation of the second and third trend. Second trend is reduction in the size of teeth, and the third trend is rounding of face and increase in brain size. So these are the three trends, and these are interdependent. They are not separate. These are not separate but interdependent. So these are the trend of human. And now there is also a related question. Related question is, what happened? There is a related question is, this is a question of 2011. The related question is, show similarities between Homo erectus and modern man. Show similarities and differences between Homo erectus and modern man. So this is a question of 2011. Show similarities and differences between Homo erectus and modern man. In that question, we can answer from this illustration. In that is a very reflective question. If the things you understand this diagram, you can answer. Otherwise you can't memorize reading the answer of this topic, memorizing from the books. No. UPSC set such a question in which you have to think out the box, and if that reflect, you can answer, and if that is not, that does not reflect, you cannot answer. So that question can be answered from this. Actually, Homo erect posture got completed in Homo erectus, and that You see, actually, the question is, this is a question of 2011 UPSC. Describe major skeletal similarities and differences between Homo erectus and Homo sapien. So this is the question. Homo erectus and Homo sapien. Similarities. Similarities is that Homo erectus and Homo sapien. Erect posture that got completed in Homo erectus continued the same erect posture. Actually, from below this shoulder head, the erect posture got completed in Homo erectus, and the same feature continued in, there was no change in Neanderthal and no change in Homo erectus. So, Homo erectus and Neanderthal share the feature associated with Neanderthal and Homo erectus. Homo erectus and modern man. Modern man share the same feature of erect posture, and these features are trace of foramen magnum at the back of the skull, a spinal cord curve, convergence of lumbar curve. There are curved femur and other feature associated with erect posture are related to foot, unopposable to well developed arc of the foot. So these are the features common in Homo erectus and modern man. Feature associated with erect posture are common in Homo erectus and modern man, because there was no change in the feature of erect posture in Neanderthal and Homo sapien. So Homo erectus and Homo sapien share the feature associated with erect posture. So these are the similarities, and differences are, you can see here that there is a trend of reduction in the size of teeth. So naturally you can answer from this diagram that Homo erectus teeth was larger than that of modern man. Homo erectus teeth was larger than that of modern man, and Homo erectus brain size was smaller than that of modern man. So these this answer can be given from this diagram, that there was difference between Homo erectus and modern man regarding teeth, facial feature and brain size. The teeth of Homo erectus was larger than that of Neanderthal, and there was a more developed supraorbital ridges, and these are the features associated with face. And in modern man, our jaw, Homo erectus jaw was projected, but in modern man there was a rounding of face and the jaw become smaller. The other difference is regarding size of the brain. The size of Homo erectus brain was smaller. Average capacity is 1050, and in modern man the average brain size is 1350. So brain size of Homo modern man is larger than that of Homo erectus. So this answer can also be, that question answer can be given from this diagram. So in UPSC, questions are reflective. So this question, for this question, there is no need of additional study. This question is very reflective, and there are certain questions in which you have to think out the box, and if that idea reflect, you can answer, and if that not reflect, you will not answer. Thanks.